What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Hey, 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 hey. Today's happiness coaching message from the happiness jar is grocery buying tips. All right. So let's talk about grocery buying tips. So there's a number of things that you can do to try to reduce your grocery bill. Whether you're shopping for just yourself and you like to engage in meal prepping, meal planning, or you're shopping for a family, if you're trying to eat organically or eat healthier options and you're trying to just look at your budget and making it affordable, in any of those scenarios, I'm going to create some tips here that I think could be helpful to you. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. For those of you who are new here and unfamiliar with who I am, my name is Madam Mood with Spend Smart Live Happy. I am a certified health life coach, fitness trainer, colon hydrotherapist, and I am a master of habit change. So I'm your health, mood, and habits specialist. And on this channel, I like to share with you all kinds of information on your mind, body, spirit, how to transform your health with the goal of achieving the ultimate version of you and the life that you deserve and desire. So now, grocery buying tips. Okay, when you are buying groceries, there are several things to consider. You want to consider price, you want to consider quality, you want to consider quantity, and a lot of times there can be misconceptions about how to shop, where to shop. Sometimes buying in bulk is more affordable and sometimes buying in bulk is not. Anyone who's had a Costco membership, and no shame on Costco, I mean, I love Costco, but if you've had a Costco membership, you know how you can go thinking you're going to quote unquote save money and you walk out of there with double the grocery bill that you would have otherwise normally. So some tips and tricks that I have found is that when you figure out what things you most want to buy, what you consume the most, and then actually seek out the most affordable option for those specific things. So this may mean that you have to shop at a couple different stores. Now, some of this, it's going to sound like common sense, right? But it's not. A lot of people just go to one store, they buy everything that they need, they buy 2 weeks worth of groceries, and that may or may not be the most affordable way to buy your groceries. So for an example, we eat a lot of seafood in my house, love seafood. Buying seafood at the grocery store, like your typical grocery store, is not the best option, at least here in the United States. Because first of all, most of the fish is farm raised. It's been dyed. It has, these other chemicals or components in it to make it look better. The price is through the roof. It's astronomical. You're gonna be paying maybe even upwards of $12.99 per pound, and you're getting farm raised, dyed salmon fillets. Like, that's just not the best option for fish if you eat a lot of fish. So nor is it the best high quality fish that you can buy. I like to buy my fish separately from where I buy the rest of my groceries, and I go to a local fish market where I can find fish, where I can find out where it's from, how, whether it's fresh or farmed, what part of the world it's from. You can get the whole fish. They cut it up, they can fillet it for you there, and clean it, whatever you need, and you can get it for a fraction of the price. So much higher quality fish for a fraction of the price. So all you need to do is just kind of Google fish market near me, and you might find an Asian market or a fish market that's near your home where you can find high quality fish at a much better price that is sustainably farmed or sustainably fished, etc. All right. So then when it comes to produce, first of all, I'm an advocate for growing your own organic greens, but if that's not really your cup of tea, then a way to buy your greens and your fresh produce is to actually not get it at the grocery store, or not get the majority of it at the grocery store, but to utilize either your local farming groups, local farmers markets, or a particular service. It's like a co-op network I love to use, which is Bountiful Baskets. They're not sponsoring this or anything. It's just I love Bountiful Baskets. You go on Monday or Tuesday, you order your basket. It's like $17, approximately, but it's about $30 worth of produce. So you're getting double bang for your buck. It's the produce is pulled from local farms. It's much fresher. It'll last a lot longer. It's just a great way and a much more affordable way to buy your produce. Plus, it's a little bit fun because you never know what you're going to get. They do work off of the season. What's seasonal? That's how they keep it affordable. So there's some staples, some certain items that you'll get from week to week, and then a lot of items that are fresh based upon the season. And you can also buy in bulk when things are in season, like say it's apple season and you like making your own homemade canned applesauce. To buy the amount of pounds of apples that you need for homemade applesauce from the grocery store would not be a very affordable option. However, when you buy it through one of these types of co-ops, you can buy cases of the apples for a fraction of the price, making your applesauce making that much more affordable and the most bang for your buck. Now, also, if you do just want to buy your produce from the grocery store and don't want to have to deal with all these other efforts, look at the different store options. So my family often shops at like Smith's, but their produce isn't always the best. So I like to buy a lot of our packaged items, different processed goods or packaged goods and things from Smith's, and then I buy most of our produce from natural grocers, and or when I'm using Bountiful baskets and things. So if I'm going to go to a grocery store, then I try to go to the best possible grocery store to buy the freshest and most organic options that I can find. Then, okay, so a lot of times people, when they go to the grocery store, they're just buying everything that they need, including toiletries, things like your toilet paper, soaps, and these types of things. If you're not making them homemade, then you might just be buying them when you go to the grocery store. But you can save so much money by buying your household essentials, toiletries, and so on from like CVS. I love the CVS Savers programs, and I can save my family so much money, but it does alter the way that you need to shop. Instead of just buying one tube of toothpaste when you need it, you might need to buy 4 tubes of toothpaste. And so it does require an adjustment to the way that you shop. You're not always buying things exactly when you need them, but if they're items that you use on a daily or weekly basis and you know inevitably you will use it, then it's worth it to shop this way. And you just need to designate a closet or a shelf within your house where you can kind of make your own storehouse. And it's also a great way to have emergency preparedness. So not only are you saving your family money, you're buying things when you can get them at the best price, but you're also actually making an investment into your emergency family preparedness in case of a rainy day. And I can tell you, having been a single mother, having had before I met my husband, and even since I met my husband, that life throws you curveballs and there may be an ebb and a flow. And so also, preparing for these moments is so critical and key. And that is another reason why I love that Bountiful baskets. When you can buy mass bulk of your produce, your fruits, your berries and things, and then you can utilize food storage, and you can freeze items, you can can items, food preservation. So between food preservation and emergency preparedness and buying things from multiple locations, taking the extra time and the extra effort to coupon or to shop out pricing, to buy things a little bit differently, not necessarily when you need them, but when you can get the best price. These types of ways are all ways that you can get the most bang for your buck, save so much money for you as an individual or for your family, prepare for a rainy day, and it just requires a little bit of effort and shopping perhaps a little bit differently than you would have otherwise. And these are some of the definitely tips that I've used over the years, both as a single mother and as a wife and mother of 2, that have really helped me and my family. I hope that these tips were helpful for you too. Hey, if you really are enjoying this, think about subscribing and check out, I have a new subscriber playlist. I have other playlists If you're looking to kind of start decluttering your house, you might want to check out my minimalism playlist. If you are on a mental health journey and you want some great coaching tips on mental health, you might want to check out those videos. I have natural products, cleaning products, beauty products, how to make them DIY at home. I've got so much great information here, and I would really be honored if you would want to be a part of our transformation tribe here, and do subscribe, like, and share with a friend. Follow me over on Instagram, information down below. As always, much love, and I'll catch you next time. Ciao.